Okay, so in this experiment we're just going to be using nothing but dried grass that I've sort of just twisted and tied into a tinder bundle, into a bird's nest. I basically just do your typical overhand half hitch and then pack the middle with loose grass or whatever it is that I'm going to be using. But let's see how this works. We just tried the magnesium a couple times. So this might give us a little bit of an idea of how much of an advantage that magnesium gives us, although this is all super dry, so it's probably going to go up pretty quick and easily anyway. Oh yeah, look at that, one strike. Nothing beats dry material. Hey guys, Greenbird here. Welcome back everybody. This is going to be an experiment number 2 with this magnesium that I had bought. Oh, sun's kind of blocking that out, but let's see if I can switch spots with it there. There we go. And pretty cool, pretty fun to play around with, especially since it doesn't require you to destroy one of your own flint strikers. So I did a video yesterday just showing how it works, and I'm going to try it again, but today we're going to do it with 100% wet wood. So, got my trusty jug of water here. I'm going to go over to my wood, and we're going to just get it nice and wet. Oops. Oh, no. Spread it out, make sure everything is wet. I want it to be soaked so that I can grab it and shake it off, because in the wild you'll be able to shake it off as well and see how good this stuff works. Alright, so to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of bark, because no matter how wet anything is on the outside, the bark's always going to be a little bit dry on the inside, at least drier than putting it on wet ground. I'm going to put that in my test area. Now, because we're using wet wood, definitely going to be a lot more liberal with the amount that I'm using here. Yeah, there we go. I may have to back the camera up on this one. We'll see. I thought it was like 1,000 degrees, but this set a little bit lower. Let's see here. 800 degrees. So it says 800 degrees. So I thought it was 1,000. I was close. All right, so let's go. I'm going to get my wet wood. Actually, I'll bring the camera with me just so you can see it's definitely the wet wood. Right over here. Let's roll it around a little bit, get it even more wet. So you can see there's no mistaking that is wet wood. So I'm just going to do what I always do. Start with the small stuff on the bottom. And in fact, some of this stuff is not really dead. So I'm going to put that to the side for now. Kind of tricky. You want to make sure the wind doesn't blow this away on you as well. Obviously you could use larger pieces if you wanted to, but I've got this little pet food dish that I'm using, so I'm a little bit limited on the size. Now, another thing I could do if I really wanted to, if I had the time, is I could take this tinder and I could put it in my pocket, put it under my shirt, close to my body, anywhere that allows me to generate heat, and try and dry this stuff out. But I want to see specifically how this works on wet stuff. Alright. Oh crap, I don't have my knife. I'll be right back, I've got to get my knife. Okay, I've got the knife here. Again, if you haven't watched the first video, this is a knife that I use for collecting sap with. So it's pretty much a utility knife for everything except for cutting. I would not recommend doing this with your knife. If you were gonna use your actual knife, I'd use the back side. You see, it still sends sparks. But for the sake of this video, and because it's a little bit more robust with the blade, I'm going to use the blade. I'm probably going to have to be pretty aggressive with this, based on the last video. Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, so the magnesium's going. Let's see if it's able to catch that wet wood. Completely soaking wet wood. Look at that. Ooh, I might have used a little bit too much. I'd say that worked smashingly. Just want to check the heat on my camera, that's all. So, I'd say this stuff is pretty useful in an emergency pack. I mean, there's ways that you can get wet wood going, a fire with wet wood going without using magnesium, but this certainly helps. And obviously, you know, if we were to throw more wood on there, even wet wood, you can tell it's still wet. I bet that catches too. So all in all, I would say this is a pretty fine product to have. I'm just having fun playing with fire. Be good.